set builder. This week's Pokemon being Gallade, or this month's Pokemon. I only do it once a month. But Gallade is a really good Pokemon and one of my favorite Pokemon actually. And I'm using this new format. Like you're thinking like, oh no, another format. It's like, come on. And I got this format from Eon Blitz 47. I really like it. It's almost exactly the same, but there are a few differences. Maybe like the background and how I set it up. But I kind of owe a lot of credit to him. So links in the description to his channel. It's Eon Blitz 47. The only reason I started doing it because he only made like 3 episodes, which were like a year ago with this format. So I just want to use it. And yeah, let's just start and get into this episode of Set Builder. So Gallade is actually one of the best megas in my opinion, because it's just an upgraded form of its regular form. And it's kind of like Kyogre in its primal form, just upgraded. And you got some buffs in specific places that really need it. And one buff that really needed was in its speed, because I would use Gallade and RU, and it would be like, alright, because it could sweep a team, but not very often because of its low speed. And that's what really set it down. So now I got a speed buff to like 110, which is a great speed. Its max speed is 350. And that attack stat only got higher, being 168, which is this massive attack stat. The one thing that stands out with Gallade in particular is its special defense. It has one of the highest special defenses of all Pokemon. It's actually tied with Scrafty for the highest special defense of fighting types. It's just great. 115. It's amazing. It ties with other megas like Mega Charizard and Mega Blastoise. And it also ties with the regular form of Gardevoir. One other thing that's unique about Gallade is its typing. And I bet you can already think another psychic fighting on top of your head, which is, I know, Medicham, which is a really good mega also. But Gallade is a bit better than Medicham in my opinion, because Medicham, it would usually fake out you, then maybe high jump kick you. But if you see Gallade, he has inner focus. So if they went toe to toe, Gallade will probably win. Just saying. And the psychic fighting typing, it's really good because it counters its own weaknesses. Because it's weak to dark, as fighting type to deal with it. It's weak to flying. Guess what? It has psychic type to deal with it. Which is great. And fun fact, it's also the same height as Bisharp, by the way. It also got a 10-pound weight increase, and that's about it for its stats. Let's move on to the sets. Okay, this is actually a pretty popular set for Gallade. I don't like to use it that much, but it can work wonders that sometimes. It's just awesome because you can use Swords Dance behind a substitute and set up. It's amazing because the thing about this set, if you set up a substitute, you can get a bunch of Swords Dances off. Then once your substitute wears off, you can get a Drain Punch, then get back all your HP back. And I threw in Zen Headbutt in there because a flinch is always good, even though it can miss sometimes. And I put the EVs as standard for attack and speed, But if you want to, I guess you could change the speed EVs into HP. That would also work as well. But I just like a really fast Gallade. That's just me. Let's move on to the next set. And the next set is one I personally like. It's one of my favorite sets. So this set is more of an offensive set, and it just has more of a chain reaction. I still have the EVs as attack and speed, and you probably want to leave in there because this is like a hyper offense set. You have taunt in there because those can stop things like prankster Pokemon like Sableye, which are really annoying, or something like Whimsicott, because those can get Will-O-Wisp, which can burn you and totally ruin your Gallade. So taunt just like walls them. And then once they're taunted, they can force a switch. And this is where the sweep begins with your Gallade. You can set up a Swords Dance, and that's what happens. It's all over. You get close combat, Zen Headbutt, everything. You could also replace the Zen Headbutt with the Psycho Cut, which actually I kind of like the Psycho Cut better. It has 100% accuracy, but it has 70 attack, while Zen Headbutt has 80, I believe. But Psycho Cut also has a high critical hit chance, so I just personally like using the Psycho Cut better. You could also replace the taunt with Shadow Sneak, which is Gallade's only. Actually, no, Gallade only has 2 priority moves, which is Shadow Sneak and Vacuum Wave. But Vacuum Wave is a special move. So I would go for the Shadow Sneak if you want a priority move in there, which can be really helpful. So with this set, I kind of think this set is a bit more effective, but if you go to the other set, it can work just as well, because instead of taunt, you have the substitute for the other set, and substitute also walls the Will-O-Wisp, so it can work probably the same way. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Set Builder. Comment, tell me what you think about the new format, and like and sub, and thanks for watching.